Country still awaits details on how the Government of National Unity's cabinet will look like. The leadership in the National Assembly has already been chosen. With Thoko Didiza now in the Speaker hot seat, keeping the House in order is no easy feat. But she has no doubt that she can handle it. My colleague Nic Andersen found this report.
So the role of the Speaker is to really moderate and make sure that there is fair chance for each one to make their point of view as representatives of their various parties and constituents.
Moderate and make sure everyone is able to get their voices across. But over the last few years in Parliament, managing order amongst MPs has proven tough, no matter who sits in the Speaker hot seat.
I will not allow any more points of order unless the point of order is related to the business of the day today, honorable members.
The ANC's Thoko Didiza was put forward by the ANC as the candidate for National Assembly Speaker. She was elected after her own party, the DA and the IFP, voted for her. Their support came after both parties signed a statement of intent to be part of the Government of National Unity with the ANC. But with some opposition parties working with the ANC and the uncertainty over the MK party and what role they will take up in Parliament, Didiza is confident that she will be able to keep order. And as for what comes next, Didiza explained what happens now in terms of getting the business of the National Assembly underway.
The Rules Committee must sit so that in terms of their responsibility, they constitute the committees of Parliament. It would therefore be followed by the Programming Committee that would work on the program of Parliament from now going forward. You would appreciate that when we went to the elections, there were no budget debates. So one of those important tasks that we have to do is the revival of the budget so that the various members of executive who will be allocated will then share with Parliament how they are going to utilize the resources that have been given to their ministries and departments in order to undertake their tasks.
But Didiza won't have to manage all the work alone. For the first time ever, her party threw its support behind a DA MP for the Deputy Speaker position. Dr. Anli Lotriet has been elected as Didiza's number 2. And in this new political era, with politicians having to work together to govern, Didiza says there will be no issues with her and Lotriet working together.
We have been also members of Parliament in the 6th administration. We fully understand the responsibilities that we have in terms of the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker in the functioning of Parliament. Yes, we have met. We've also met with the Secretary of Parliament and the Secretary of the National Assembly and the Secretary of the NCOP, including the Chairperson of the NCOP, in order for us to work out the program going forward.
So while the Houses of Parliament are seemingly in order and ready to move forward to decide on various committees and portfolios, the country is now just waiting for that all-important cabinet announcement. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Nic Andersen in Johannesburg.